the snakes slither in the dark. Better pray to the heavens that the weapon doesn't beckon when I'm stepping in a second with a lesson for the peasant. See the presence of the essence on the vengeance and the shadows of the record. See the flicker with the wick as I'm hitting with a brick. It's a psychological trick for the parasitic tick. See the blood is getting thick in the middle of the kick. Every second of the tick is a bit of kinda sick. I'm a phantom in the pit with a lethal kinda hit. Putting every single bit in a spiritual pit. See the burner has been lit for the cowards that are quick. Giving every single bit of the terror and the grit. Got a brutal inclination for a lethal activation during total degradation of a hollow population. See the constant oscillation of a snake's manipulation in a pathetic demonstration. Better run for the perimeter. The sinister minister is finishing the visitor. The inquisitor is bitter, no quitter in the litter with the transmitter. It's a cold-blooded mission, no permission for the vision. See the vision of the precision and the prison of the division. Make a sudden death decision. I'm the phantom of the blight in the middle of the fight, bringing terror to the light for the spirit of the right. It's a psychological might in the middle of the night for a total kind of blight. Yeah, the rhythm and percussion of a brutal repercussion as I'm causing a concussion with a lyrical discussion. Leave them drowning in the suction of a massive self-destruction during total production. It's a toxic complication and a verbal provocation, leading straight to sequestration of a petty corporation through the sudden penetration of a lethal and a bitter reputation in the middle of the station. Every syllable is sticking and the tension starts on pricking as the yellow light is flickering. The cowards keep on bickering. I'm shadow that is quickening, the sickness that is thickening. I'm the surgical incision of a pathological vision, causing total inhibition of a spirit in submission, making sudden death transition through the power of a tactical precision. Premise total degradation during verbal activation for a mental amputation in a state of desperation, giving every habitation for a wicked demonstration of a bitter reputation. I'm the master of the nation through the total liquidation of a parasitic fabrication with a lethal provocation, leading straight to the damnation of a hollow reputation in the middle of the station. Put a bullet in the rumor of a parasitic tumor as I'm draining every humor from a pathetic consumer. Watch the shadow of the doomer in the sudden death consumer. I'm a titan on the track with the carbon in the back. See the shadow on the crack of a brittle heart attack, giving everything you lack in the middle of the pack for a total kind of black. Put the target on the traitor for the total kind of crater in the bitter kind of hater for the spiritual creator in the state of greater later for a mental kind of gator.
Lace them up tight, step into the glow. Neon on the ceiling, catching the flow. A-wheel spinning, slick on the wood. Moving to the rhythm exactly how we should. Hit the corner fast, lean into the bend. Friday night fever, a loop without an end. Claps on the beat, keeping the pace. Gliding through the center, owning the space. Step, push, roll, glide. Let the Juno sin take you on a ride. Left, right, catch the sing. Magic on the floor with a neon ring. Roll with the rhythm, slide on the beat. Wooden flow magic right under the feet. A-wheels turning, neon so bright. Catching that bounce in the middle of the night. Roll with the rhythm, smooth in the lane. Funky bass pumping, driving the train.
Crossover step, pivot and spin. Feel the pure funk getting under the skin. No need to rush, just ride on the groove. Everybody locked in a synchronized move. Watch the rotation, the circle of light. Nothing but momentum taking the flight. Cowbell hitting, right on the mark. Lighting up the room when it steps from the dark. Feel that wood polish tight. Keep the balance, hold the flight.
4 on the left, 4 on the right.
Keep it rolling through the night. Just glide, glide, glide.
Roll with the rhythm, slide on the beat. Wooden floor magic right under the feet. A-wheels turning, neon so bright. Catching that bounce in the middle of the night. Roll with the rhythm, smooth in the lane. Funky bass pumping, driving the train.
Keep it smooth. Watch the spin. Just roll. on the blacktop. Game point. We on the blacktop. Game point. Yeah. Sun dips down, the concrete is hot. Lace up the kicks, step to the spot. No reps in the park, just the law of the game. Cross you over so quick, you'll be asking my name. Feel the leather, the grip, the pulse in my veins. Drop a dime in the paint, breaking all of the chains. Defense, slipping, I glide to the rim. Lights coming on while the daylight is dim.
Step back, hesitate, watch the ankles break. Everything I got ain't nothing here fake.
Nothing but the bottom, we running the court.
I take the rock to the top. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop.
Crossover, leave them frozen, the crowd goes wild. Street ball royalty, the
blacktop child.
Swish. Left to the right behind the back spin. It's a one-on-one battle that I'm ready to win. Hear the sneakers squeak, that's the melody here. Pure skill on the asphalt, making it clear. Got the Wallace pumping the sub bass low. Every time I touch the rock, it's a hell of a show.
Bouncing to the rhythm of the heavy kick drum.
Check the scoreboard,
look what I become.
Bring it out, bring it in, set the screen right. We ruling the asphalt, deep into the night. Elevation, hesitation, hanging in the air. Throw it down so hard, make the whole block stare.
I take the rock to the top. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop.
Crossover, leave them frozen, the crowd goes wild. Street ball royalty, the
blacktop child.
Swish. Game point. We on the blacktop. Game point. Yeah. Game point. We on the blacktop. Yeah. Check the clock. It's prime time. You wanted the king. You got the God. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Concrete king, I'm the lord of the borough. NY state, in the vision is thorough. Check the pedigree, we building the throne. Lyrical animal, leave them alone. Let's go. I flex on the track, I dominate space. Triple time rhythm, I'm winning the race. Straight out the gutter, I'm claiming the crown. The heavyweight champion, locking it down. Step in the room and the average we shift. I'm gifted with lyrics, the ultimate drifts. I'm moving with motion, I'm crossing the ocean. I'm brewing the potion, the street is the ocean. I'm shushing the water, I'm leading the slaughter. I'm taking the crown from your son and your daughter. The evolution, the street revolution. The only solution is lyrical execution. Back in the lobby, the project is dark. I'm the spark in the park, making them bark like X with the growl. But the flow is more complex. I'm writing the checks and I'm snapping the necks. I'm untouchable, boy. I'm the boss of the block. Keep the key to the city, I'm turning the lock. From the cracks in the pavement, the penthouse views. I'm the one that they mention on nightly news. Concrete king, I'm the lord of the borough. NY state, in the vision is thorough. Check the pedigree, we building the throne. Lyrical animal, leave them alone. I flex on the track, I dominate space. Triple time rhythm, I'm winning the race. Straight out the gutter, I'm claiming the crown. The heavyweight champion, locking it down. Listen, the rhythm, the vision is given. The prison I'm living is driven by power. I'm climbing the tower, I'm watching the cowards who cower and sour every single hour. I got the gas, I never surpass the passing the mass, and I'm breaking the glass. I'm first in the class, you in the grass. I'm passing the master with total of flash. See, the jewelry is cold like the winners and queens. I'm the nightmare that's haunting your industry dreams. Technical supremacy, chemically energy. I am the remedy, killing the enemy. I'm a 90s ghost in a 2026 frame. Put in the street anthem, tag on the game. You playing for pennies, I'm playing for keeps. While the rest of the city is fast and they sleep. I'm the architect, the project is blessed. I'm the titan who's putting your bars to the test. One mic, one throne, one king in the cage. I'm turning the world to my personal stage. Concrete king, I'm the lord of the borough. NY state, in the vision is thorough. Check the pedigree, we building the throne. Lyrical animal, leave them alone. Let's go. I flex on the track, I dominate space. Triple time rhythm, I'm winning the race. Straight out the gutter, I'm claiming the crown. The heavyweight champion, locking it down. King, I'm on the concrete. Thrones taken, mic drop. We out.
Step into the grand hall. Watch where you step, broken glass everywhere. Dust on the strings. Heavy drums, let them drop.
To the pavilion where the shadows are resilient. Cobwebs on the chandelier, the tragedy is brilliant. Broken mirrors multiplying every fractured silhouette, dancing in the darkness to a deadly minuet. Porcelain facades hiding aristocratic frauds, applaud in the deception while the dark abyss applauds. Silk garments tailored to conceal the toxic serum. Whispers in the ballroom, you can absolutely hear them. Waltzing with the wicked, tragic violins are crying. Beautiful betrayals while the dynasties are dying. Every single pirouette is ripping in deceit. Ghostly apparitions dragging heavy on their feet. Welcome to the shattered masquerade, where every single smile is a meticulously crafted blame. Porcelain expressions hiding venom in the veins. Waltzing in the ballroom where the dark delusion reigns. Yeah, the shattered masquerade. Silk apparel, sharp daggers, watch the ego fade. No salvation in the chamber, just the phantoms on the floor. A symphony of sick minds rotting to the core. Golden candelabras casting specters on the plaster. Every graceful footstep is a prelude to disaster. Lace around the collar, painted features on the chin. Let the heavy orchestra of opulence begin. Sinister cotillion moving with the slow intent. Poison in the chalice, leaving noblemen completely spent. Aristocrats and royalty, a decorative lie. Look into the hollows of a masquerader's eye. Treachery is choreographed, elegantly sequenced. Bloodlines are severed by the poisons that they frequent. No exits in the architecture, trapped inside the walls. Tripping over marble while you're paying for your faults.
Listen to the strings scraping heavy on the soul. Stripped of the disguise, let the tragedy unroll. Every broken glass reflection showing you the beast. Welcome to the famine, hiding underneath the feast.
Take a spin, lose your breath.
Welcome to the shattered masquerade, where every single smile is a meticulously crafted blade. Porcelain expressions hiding venom in the vein. Waltzing in the ballroom where the dark delusion reigns. Yeah, the shattered masquerade. Arrow sharp daggers, watch the ego fade. No salvation in the chamber, just the phantoms on the floor. Rotting in the shadows, locked behind an iron door. The music slows down. Shattered glass. Porcelain pieces. Kick off the mask.
Can you hear me? The compass is broken, the maps are lying. 92 degrees of isolation. Watch the footprints fade.
Yeah. Every step I take is melting on the heated page. Forgot my own name, speaking like a foreign slave. The horizon is a mirage, running when I get close. A refugee in my own mind, every single door closed. Torn address in my pocket, all the ink bled out. Hands of time stole the hope, left me with the doubt. No street lamps, just the fire in my chest. The guy still walking in the dark where the memories hide. Words dry in my throat, heavy like a grain of sand. Asking where are you? No echo in this barren land. My reflections are gone, mirrors looking like a stranger. At the end of this search, my heart is in danger. M-I-R-A-G-E,
M-I-R-A-G-E,
A lost soul sinking in the silent decree.
You are there, I am here, but the distance is a rift. At the end of this dusty road, I'm just a ghost, a
drift. Searching for your lost voice in the whispers of the breeze, hiding my last breath in the dust of the streets. This ain't a room or a wall, just an infinite void. Drinking from the chalice of a mind destroyed. Stars are blacked out today, guided by the weeping doo-doo. Pluck strings in my soul, every single note shook. Don't ask me for the address, I ain't where I wanna be. Digging my own grave in the lost geography. Sandstorm rising up, blowing ashes of the past. Chasing down an illusion, thirsty, fading fast. Where are you? The question like a noose on my neck. Time stop flowing, just a heartbeat to check. M-I-R-A-G-E,
M-I-R-A-G-E,
M-I-R-A-G-E. A lost soul sinking in a silent decree. You are there, I am here, but the distance is a rift. At the end of this dusty road, I'm just a ghost adrift. Searching for your lost voice in the whispers of the breeze, hiding my last breath in the dust of the streets. This ain't a room or a wall, just an infinite void. Drinking from the chalice of a mind destroyed. Stars are blacked out today, guided by the weeping doo-doo. Pluck strings of my soul, every single note shook. Don't ask me for the address, I ain't where I wanna be. Digging my own grave in the lost geography. Sandstone rising up, blowing ashes of the past. Chasing down an illusion, thirsty, fading fast. Where are you? The question like a noose on my neck. Time stop floating, just a heartbeat to check. Can you hear me?
the compass is broken,
The maps are lying,
92 degrees.
of isolation. Watch the footprints fade.
Every step I take is melting on the heated pave.
Forgot my own name, speaking like a foreign slave. The horizon is a mirage, running when I get closer. Refugee in my own mind, every single door closed. Tone address in my pocket, all the ink bled out. Hands at time store, the hope left me with the doubt.
Stepping onto the platform, grabbing the metal and tearing the vocal apart. Hitting the pedal, I'm breaking the level, I'm shaking the festival. Yeah, climbing the mind of the absolute conqueror, breaking the decibel meter. Breath is a locomotive, I get the motor, destroying the whole amphitheater. Spotlights are blinding the visual, lyrical, general, tearing the track. Pushing the audio, rocking the stadium, I am never holding it back. Sweat on the syllable, completely fillable, pushing the physical sound. I am the heavyweight watcher, I elevate, shaking the festival ground. Testing the altitude, hitting the multitude, bringing the ultimate roar. Flipping the narrative, highly comparative, leaving them begging for more. Throw your hands to the sky, let the stadium shake. We breaking the limit, we bringing the quake. 50,000 screaming out the name loud. Bow down to the master of the live crowd. We burning the arena in the lyrical flame. The stage is the altar, remember the name. Out of the green room and into the spotlight, adrenaline pumping the veins. Snapping the cable, destroying the tables and taking the festival chains. Barricades bending from bodies ascending, the fans are demanding the show. Syllable, tactical, highly fantastical, watch how the volume will grow. I'm dropping the temperature, ripping the signature, leaving the audio torn. Hearing the cheering, the roaring, the tearing, the moment the monster was born. Look at the magnitude, catching the latitude, rocking the center stage floor. I open the vocal, the global, the local, I'm bringing the ultimate war. Deep breath, lung stretch, watch the master connect. Kick, drum, snare, pop, we will never ever stop. No tricks, no screens, we destroying the machines. Just a mic in the hand, I am taking over the land. Throw your hands to the sky, let the stadium shake. We breaking the limit, we bringing the quake. 50,000 screaming out the name loud. Bow down to the master of the live crowd. We burning the arena in the lyrical flame. The stage is the altar, remember the name. Say ho, ho. Say ho, ho. When I say boom, you say bang, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. When I say drop, if you say it, drop, get. Now make some noise. Now make some noise. From the page pavement to the penthouse, the arrangement is stressful. Keeping placement in the basement, being patient is helpful. Lexus door swing like a heavy pendulum of fate. Calculated moves while the vultures circle the gate. 90-foot Timberland, scuff from the climb to the top. Water from the hydrant, but the hunger will never stop. Shorty in the silk dress, looking for a boss with division, but I'm looking at the blueprints with surgical precision. Chrome on the bumper reflecting the scars of the block. Stacks in the shoebox, ignoring the tick of the clock. We don't beg for seats, we just build a whole new table. Turn the urban fable into a high stakes label. Iron and asphalt, that's the throwing card. Feeding the family while they pretend to stay starved. Made our own lane through the static and the smoke. Real recognize the hustle, the fakes only choke. Iron and asphalt, riches off the tax grid. Living out the dreams that the concrete once forbid. From the cracks of the sidewalk to the center of the stage. 90th Street Anthem, right in the final. Mob talking, the dim light cigar, smoking the lungs. Navigating corridors where the truth is told in tongues. Ink on the contract, but the blood is on the street. Turning the bitter winter into a summer's heat. Cashmere coat, dragging through the lobby of the Grand. Building an empire on the fistful of sand. Told them sign the waiver, stay outside the circle. Life is a marathon, every hurdle is universal. Pages still buzzing, keep the shipment in the sink. Walking on the edge, never even had to blink. Opposition's just a shadow vanishing in the haze. We mastered the darkness while they lost in the maze. 1 foot in the ledger, 1 foot in the mud. Define the legacy through the sweat and the blood. Subtract the ego, then you add the iron grit. Every brick we laid is another piece of the hit. Iron and asphalt, that's the thing we call. Feeding the family while they pretend to stay starved. Made our own lane through the static and the smoke. Real recognize the hustle, the fakes only choke. Iron and asphalt, riches off the tax grid. Living out the dreams that the concrete once forbid. From the cracks of the sidewalk to the center of the stage. 90th Street Anthem, right in the final page. Right in the final page, yeah. Yeah, pay it, yeah. Look, from the pavement to the penthouse. Look, arrangement is stressful, keeping placement in the basement. Being patient is helpful. Lexus door swing like a heavy pendulum of fate. Calculated moves while the vultures circle the gate. 94 Timberland, scuff from the climb to the top. Water from the hydrant, but the hunger will never stop. Shorty in the silk dress, looking for a boss with the vision, but I'm looking at the blueprints with surgical precision. Chrome on the bumper reflecting the scars of the block. Stacks in the shoebox, ignoring the tick of the clock. We don't beg for seats, we just build a whole new table. Turn the urban fable into a high stakes label. Iron and asphalt, that's the thing we call. Feeding the family while they pretend to stay starved. Made their own lane through the static and the smoke. Real recognize the hustle, the fakes only choke. Iron and asphalt, riches off the tax grid. Living out the dreams that the concrete once forbid. From the cracks to the sidewalk to the center of the stage. 90th Street Anthem, right in the final. Mob talking, the dim light cigar, smoking the lungs. Navigating corridors where the truth is told in tongues. Ink on the contract, but the blood is on the street. Turning the bitter winter into a summer's heat. Cashmere coat, dragging through the lobby of the Grand. Building an empire on the fistful of sand. Told him sign the waiver or stay outside the circle. Life is a marathon, every hurdle is universal. Pages still buzzing, keep the shipment in the sink. Walking on the edge, never even had to blink. Opposition's just a shadow vanishing in the haze. We mastered the darkness while they lost in the maze. Yeah. Dockyard protocol. Keep the collar up. The mist is thick tonight. Pier 47. Don't look back, just listen. Rain slick pavement, leaning on a rusted pier, waiting for the contact. The only thing I truly fear, the acoustic guitar plucking rhythms in the damp air, while the Hammond organ breathes like a ghost in the stairs. Spotted him by the crane navy coat, hat low, moving through the harbor where the bitter winds blow. He's got the files on the shipment, the one they never log. Faces getting blurry in the thickness of the fog. I kept the pace steady, mandolin tension on the rise, seeing the reflection of the city in his tired eyes. No names exchanged, just a nod in a briefcase, vanishing like ink in this godforsaken place. Watch your step in the dark, the secret behind the docks. Street level, listen. Watch your step in the dark, the secret behind the docks. Street level, listen. Listen. Listen.
listen.
The tremor of the mandolin, a heartbeat in the wood. He told me things that no honest citizen should. Smuggling the truth through the customs and the gate. A noir scenario, sealing up the city's fate. The baritone echoes, a haunting melody remains, while the mud of the rhythm leaves a couple dirty stains. I struck a match, watched the sulfur burn bright, then dissolve back into the shadows of the night. No sirens yet, just the groaning of the steel, wondering if any of this harbor life is real. The acoustic strings fading, the Hammond organ dies, leaving just the truth and 1,000 hidden lies. The water is cold, the informant is gone, the file is heavy.
96 beats of silence.
Check the perimeter. Perimeter.
Watch your step in the dark, the secret
Behind the dock,
street level.
listen.
Watch your step in the dark, the secret
Behind the dock,
street level.
listen. 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 Pier 47. Yeah. Watch 'em slide. No one left for you to hide. In this Memphis, see we ride. Let the power be the guide. Sweeping out the nest, putting every single power to the test. With the rhythm in the chest, leaving nothing but the best. Every serpent that I find, leaving all the weight behind. It's a technical design for the spirit and the mind. Flickering the light, see the venom in the bite. With the phantoms in the night, with the total kind of might. I'm tearing you asunder in a total kind of wonder for a parasitic blunder in the state of bitter under. See the flicker in the spirit as I'm watching how you peer it. Though the total kind of hear it in the spiritual clear it for a parasitic spirit in the middle of the spirit of a phantom. Watch the metabolic agitation in the psychological station. I'm the master of the nation through the total liquidation of a parasitic and a wicked mental fabrication. I'm the ruler of the bubble with the lethal kind of bubble for a parasitic trouble. Kind of double for a mental kind of rubble in the state of bitter stubble. Every mental bent as I'm paying every rent for a parasitic event. See the power of the scent in the world of total stand for a lyrical intent in the middle of the band. I'm the phantom in the debris with the lethal kind of spree for a parasitic decree and the total kind of need for a mental kind of plea in the state of bitter free in the middle of the spree. Keeping the real ones alive. Hit the button for the anthem and politely subscribe. We building a family, keeping the 90s in drive. Join the channel tonight, watch the loyal survive. Yeah, 90s street anthem. No fake snakes allowed. 90s street anthem. No fake snakes allowed. Yeah. Turn the metronome off. Just the clocks. Listen to the gears. Darkness in the chamber. Let it loop. Velvet draperies, feeling the parlor tight. Shadows are swallowing everything in my sight. Stuck in the cellar, surrounded by rusted dials. Dust on mahogany, covering ancient files. The pendulum swings a meticulous dark rhythm. Trapped in the study, a suffocated schism. Cogs in the grandfather cabinet softly grind. Paranoia creeping and snapping the fragile mind. Ink on the parchment, the ledger is keeping count. Watching the minutes and fractions of hours mount. Breathing the heavy stale air of a quiet tomb. Nothing but darkness consuming the dining room. Every vibration is dragging the tempo down. Wrapped in the suffocating heavy acoustic gown. I monitor the seconds, the mainspring is fully wound. Pacing the floorboards but trapped in the ticking sound. The pendulum's ledger, a record of every beat. Locked in the chamber, a masterful dark retreat. No escape from the gears or the turning hand. Sinking inside of a static forsaken land. The pendulum's ledger, a rhythm of pure decay. Counting the fragments of moments slipping away. Listen close to the mechanism's dark design. Losing my sanity inside of the ticking line. Pocket watch chained to a fabric, a tailor wall. Feeling the gravity, giving a final pull. Books on the shelving, deteriorating spines. Reading the gothic and heavily cursed lines. Claustrophobia catching me by the throat. Writing my madness inside of a leather note. Cylinder spinning, the music box plays a dirge. Feeling the panic and absolute terror surge. Spindle and sprocket, the calculus of the grave. I am the master but also the helpless slave. Gazing at porcelain faces with Roman text. Wondering which of the mechanism shatters next. That goes bouncing from corners of wooden walls. Silence is banished whenever the cuckoo calls. Striking the midnight, the resonance shakes the floor. I turn the key and I triple lock the door. The pendulum's ledger, a record of every beat. Locked in the chamber, a masterful dark retreat. No escape from the gears or the turning hand. Sinking inside of a static forsaken land. The pendulum's ledger, a rhythm of pure decay. Counting the fragments, a moment slipping away. Listen close to the mechanism's dark design. Losing my sanity inside of the ticking line. Just the ticking. The ledger is full. The ink is dry. of the fatal termination. Of the fatal termination. Yeah. I step into the party and I turn the whole scene to a crash, taking every bit of money from your little bitty stash. You looking for a shortcut, trying to make a quick splash, fronting like a veteran while looking like a piece of trash. Punishing the plagiarists, I pulverize the print. I paralyze the poachers and I peel them with the slash. I recognize the pattern and I recognize the bash, hitting like a shotgun blast and turning rappers into hash. Taking out the traitors, I be terrifying teams. I torch the toxic talkers who be tripping on the hash. The industry is shaking from the impact of the clash, watching every fraudulent career go down in a heavy dash. The mini moog is whining while I execute the bash, shutting down the operations, burning them to ash. You never stood a chance against the impact of the smash, leaving every faker in a pile of the cold cash. I'm moving like a soldier and I'm ready to indict, putting all the pressure on the ones who never act right. You talking about the streets but you ain't ready for the frostbite, hiding in the mansion while we pushing through the blight. I recognize the weakness and I recognize the fright. You ain't got no story so you have to steal the light. Pull up on your session, bringing terror to the campsite, snatching ghostwriters and crushing the megabyte. I'm coming for the titles and I'm coming for the hype, burying the novices who never saw the real plight. Boom back, kicks a hit and taking out the socialite, breaking down the barrier, shutting off daylight. The West Coast connection is the only way to ride, keeping all the records coming purely from the inner sight. I finish off the record and I finish off the night, leaving ghostwriters in the coffin where it's always airtight.
Dictating the direction for the ultimate invasion, leaving all the fakers in a state of desperation. I'm holding down the block without a single hesitation, pulling out the plug on your pathetic operation. Operating heavy with a lethal infiltration, bringing proper panic to the center of the nation, witnessing the fall of a pathetic generation. I am the creator of the fatal termination.
I'm walking through the fire and I never leave a trace, wiping off the fraudulent expression from your face. You begging for a feature just to keep up with the pace, acting like a champion but coming in last place. I analyze the movement and I analyze the space, putting every studio pretender in a heavy brace. The Fender Rhodes is humming while we dismantle the disgrace, dropping heavy syllables that nobody can chase. You hiding in the shadows trying to avoid the case, knowing that you entered in a losing kind of race.
I'm burning down the temple and I'm taking out the base, sending every ghost rider directly into space.
We moving with the outlaws who are ready to embrace every single battle in a very heavy bass. You paying for the lyrics but you cannot buy the grace, sweating in the studio while dropping down the bass. I regulate the perimeter and dominate the place, putting all the cowards in a solitary case. You claiming you authentic but the lie is on your face, shaking when the Machiavelli spirit starts to change. The West Coast is heavy and we setting up the pace,
leaving all the fakers in an empty parking space. Dictating the direction for the ultimate invasion, leaving all the fakers in a state of desperation. I'm holding down the block without a single hesitation, pulling out the plug on your pathetic operation. Operating heavy with a lethal infiltration, bringing proper panic to the center of the nation, witnessing the fall of a pathetic generation. I am the creator of the fatal termination.
If you feeling the rhythm and loving the 90s design, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment on the line. We're building a family, keeping the golden era fine. Welcome to the street anthem, glad to see your spirit shine. Much love, we out, yeah, much love, much love, we out. Much love, we out.
Yeah. Asphalt ignition. Check the slip. Yeah.
Midnight shift, the concrete grid is critical. Engines running hot, the situation's physical. Cylinders are pumping, adrenaline is peaking. Rubber on the tarmac, hit the tires freaking. Line them up, rev them up, tack them in. is jumping. Aggressive brass hitting while the 808 is thumping. Green light flashes, stepping on the gas. Leave them in the smoke, watch the shadows pass. Precision in the pedal, the metal to the floor. We breaking all the limits, we can't get down the door. Clutch kick, drifted, shifted to the max. Burning up the rubber, leaving nothing but the track.
Burn it down, hit the ignition. No delay, speed is the mission.
Asphalt fire, watch the flames exhaust. Cross the finish line, never mind the cost.
Push the limit, break the gauge.
Welcome to the asphalt stage. I'm accelerating, elevating, devastating every competitor. Moving like a predator, I'm shifting through with parameters. Nitrous in the system, got the vision of a champion, never decelerating. I'm the king of the expansion. Torque is twisting up the block is getting frantic. Automatic panic when the engine gets gigantic. Staccato string snapping while I'm lapping every rookie. Grabbing every gear, ain't nobody gonna book me. 100 miles a minute, I'm infinite in the zone. Leaving competition, sitting frozen on the throne. Clutch kick, drifted, shifted to the max. Burning up the rubber, leaving nothing but the track.
Burn it down, hit the ignition. No delay, speed is the mission.
Asphalt fire, watch the flames exhaust. Cross the finish line, never mind the cost.
Push the limit, break the gauge.
Welcome to the asphalt stage.
Ripping through the RPM, hitting up the red line, racing past the city lights, catching up the deadline. Injector spitting venom, momentum is a weapon. Second by the second, every rival I be stepping.
Brass stab, stabbing at the beat like a dagger. Watch the whole grid scatter. Witness the swagger.
Burn it down, hit the ignition. No delay, speed is the mission.
Asphalt fire, watch the flames exhaust. Cross the finish line, never mind the cost.
Push the limit, break the gauge.
Welcome to the asphalt stage.
Yeah. Asphalt ignition. Check the slip. Check the slip. Check the slip.
The wick is drowning in the last drop of the flame. No one to fight now, no one left to blame. Four walls white and bare, closing in tight. Measuring the silence in the dead of the night. I hear the ceiling fan cutting through the air. Staring at the ceiling with the hollow kind of stare. Every thought is a weight, every breath is a chore. Just the sound of the dust settling on the floor. The room is a vacuum, a hollowed out chest, where the ghosts of the morning come to take their rest. I'm stripped of the armor, I'm stripped of the name. Just a flicker in the dark and it's never the same. V-O-I-D, the sound of the self when the world loses substance. V-O-I-D, voices of internal disturbance. It's just me and the echo in the final occurrence. Birds in the rafters, they don't sing, they just shiver. Watching the reflection of a dark frozen river in the back of the mind where the old words rhyme. Counting the things that I simply forgot. No more battles to win, no more territory to hold. Just the dampness of the room and the bite of the cold. The tape is nearly finished, the magnetic is thin. Where does the world end and where do I begin? I'm talking to the corner but the corner doesn't hear. Just the hiss in the ear and the taste of the fear. The bird's wings are heavy, the flutter is dry. The last bit, the logic is starting to die. degrees of nothing.
You thought we was finished? This is that 90s gold, that untouchable soul. All eyes on the vision, baby. Stay focused. West side, let's ride. I wake up with the hunger of 1,000 lions in the cage, turning every struggle into fire on the printed page. They tried to bury me in dirt, forgot I was a seed, growing through the concrete just to get the sunlight that I need. I'm a diamond in the rough, polished by the street lights, winning every heavy battle through the darkest of the nights. It ain't about the status, it's the power in the pulse, turning every note they gave me into victory results.
Can you feel the thunder when we step inside the room? Lighting up the shadows, breaking through the clouds of doom.
It's that thug life energy.
The word is in our hands,
Spreading out the message.
through the ghettos and the land.
Keep it moving, don't stop. Check the blueprint. We the architects of our own fate, moving with the mission, never showing up to dinner late. The system wants a puppet, but they found a rebel king. Listen to the choir when the ghetto angels start to sing. I'm a soldier of the truth with a heart of solid gold, a story of a warrior that's never been fully told. From the bottom to the top, we never losing our grip. If the world is on fire, then we the ones who started it. Subscribe to the movement, join the revolution. We just getting warmed up, diamond in the dirt, forever. Peace out.
Yeah. Yeah. Drop the top down, feel the Pacific breeze rolling slow motion. Underneath the palm trees, candy paint dripping, sparkling in the sunlight. Hitting switches on the boulevard, doing it upright. Hydraulic system as I tap it front and back. Nothing but a Sunday cruise laid all the way slack. Chrome spokes spinning, catching rays from the sky. Watching the seagulls as they slowly fly by. I drop it to the ground, bouncing up to the beat, matching my tempo to the West Coast heat. Gold wire Dayton's polished up to a gleam, cruising the shoreline, floating in a dream. Sunset colors painting up the horizon. Three-wheel motion, watch the front end rising. Ocean breeze blowing through the open window. Riding a hydraulic bounce, taking it real slow. Palm trees swaying to the rhythm of the tires. Candy coating classic, fulfilling desires. Hands on a wood grain wheel, leaning back far. Nothing compares to the shine on this classic car. The suspension dips down, floating over the lines, leaving the city limits and the traffic behind. Orange and magenta dripping down into the blue. Pacific waters giving off a spectacular hue. I tap the switch panel, lift it back in high, gliding down the coast right beneath the open sky. The engine purrs quiet, just a steady smooth sound. Dropping the rear bumper till it kisses the ground. Sunday afternoons fading into the twilight, keeping the rhythm steady, keeping the ride tight. Drop it low, let the suspension breathe, rolling by the water underneath the palm leaves. Four pumps jumping, hitting every single switch. Candy apple coating, looking flawless and rich. Sunset colors painting up the horizon. Three-wheel motion, watch the front end rising. Ocean breeze blowing through the open window. Riding a hydraulic bounce, taking it real slow. Palm trees swaying to the rhythm of the tires. Candy coated classic, fulfilling desires.
The math is the path. Yeah. cynical, lyrical, miracle, clinical God. The physical, mystical, typical, original squad. We manifest profit and project in pockets of fat. We dominant, prominent, confident, wearing the hat. The tactical, practical, radical, king of the set. The magical, mathematical, capital bet. In the NY, the semi-fly, identify, greed. We testify, multiply, satisfy everyday need. I navigate gravel to travel, the battle is raw. I handle the scandal, the vandal who's breaking the law. The geometry, prophecy, honesty, honestly true. The priority, minority, authority crew. In the basement, the placement, the pavement, the basement is deep. I'm waking and sleeping, the reaping, the secrets I keep. The internal, external, maternal, the infernal heat. The journal, the vernal, eternal, the word on the street. I'm a titan, the light in the night, in the sight of the feds. I'm fighting the bite in the right, in the light in the heads. A visionary, missionary, dictionary ball. A stationary, missionary, legendary star. I'm calculating the rate in the hate in the game. I'm orchestrating the plate in the mate in the fame. The syllable, digital, critical, typical crime. The minimal, pinnacle, clinical, lyrical time. The cynical, lyrical, miracle, clinical God. The physical, mystical, typical, original squad. We manifest profit and project in pockets of fat. We dominant, prominent, confident, wearing the hat. The tactical, practical, radical, king of the set. The magical, mathematical, capital bet. In the NY, the semi-fly, identify, greed. We testify, multiply, satisfy everyday need. The incredible, edible, federal, general vibe. The medical, ethical, skeletal, spectral tribe. The monument, dominant, prominent element guide. The monument, confident, original squad. I'm flipping the script and the crypt and the grip of the grind. I'm sipping the dipping, the tripping, the hip of the mind. The velocity, property, quality, honesty, soul. The atrocity, policy, colony, taking the gold. I'm predator, editor, creditor, better than all. I'm predator, senator, better for letting them fall. The multisyllabic, the magic, the tragic, the truth. The multisyllabic, the tragic, the magic, the youth. The pinnacle, clinical, cynical, lyrical boss. The pinnacle, minimal, clinical, counting the loss. The heavyweight, ready-made, steady-made, check on the pulse. The heavyweight, ready-made, steady-made, nothing is far. The cynical, lyrical, miracle, clinical God. The physical, mystical, typical, original squad. We manifest profit and project in pockets of fact. We dominant, prominent, confident, wearing the hat. The tactical, practical, radical, king of the set. The magical, mathematical, capital bet. In the NY, the semi-fly, identify, greed. We testify, multiply, satisfy everyday need. The math is the path and the rap. The math and the rap and the rap, and I do it alone. Radiators. Radiators. The radiator's dead and frost is crawling up the iron bars. I'm blowing on my palms beneath the light of distant stars. The ballpoint pen is scratching through the silence of the hall. I'm staring at the moisture dripping down the granite wall. I'm spilling out my life until there's nothing in the reservoir. I'm searching for the truth inside the center of this cold memoir. You see a folder on the desk, but I see brothers lost in time. A systematic trap designed to foster every petty crime. The coldness of the iron is a reminder of all that's left. The smell of isolation is a scent that lingers on the breath. I'm looking for the honesty within the valley of the depths. A celebration of the struggle in the face of legal death. I'm just a ghost inside a cage who's vanished without any trace. I'm looking for a way to find a little bit of saving grace. My name is just a number in a cold and unforgiving space. Just hollow optics staring from a captive, emaciated face. Watching dust moles dancing in a sliver of the afternoon, while counting down the seasons by the phases of a silver moon.
My kin are trapped in boxes while the architects are getting paid. Another generation lost within the labyrinth we made. We survived on the scraps from the table of the affluent to keep our heads above the water when the flow was turbulent. I see the ancient skeletons of those who felt the winter's wrath. We're drowning in the aftermath of legislative sociopaths. I'm looking for a way to find a moment for a couple laughs. We're navigating wreckage on these prehistoric lonely paths. My spirit is a phantom in the hallways of the catacomb. I'm searching for a feeling that reminds me of a happy home. We both are fully aware the law is blind when it's convenient. The punishment is always harsh and never ever lenient. I leave this letter for the destitute and young who will follow. Respectfully I write this from the bottom of the sleeping beast. Radiators.
Name, but I'm playing a much more dangerous game. I don't chase the paper, I'm bending the metal and steel. You fight in the mirror, not knowing the image is real. The reflection is a monster that you fed with your lies. I look at the glass and I cut through the disguise. The weight of the world is a hammer in the forge. I'm clearing the path through the shadows in the gorge. Climbing the ladder where the oxygen is thin, watching where the losers end and where the gods begin. I'm at the stars in the dark from a tar pitch roof to trap the scars in the art, dropping hard hit truth. Every constellation is a map of my pain, washing my soul in the industrial rain. The galaxy is cold, but the fire is in my chest. I'm putting the ghosts of the city to rest. No time for the waiting, no time for the queue. I'm seeing the ending from a bird's eye view. Skip the introductions, I'm already at the credits. Rewriting the script before the universe can edit. The timeline is fluid, I'm moving through the ink. I've mastered the silence, I don't even blink. The past is a phantom that I used to obey, but I burned the old book and I'm walking away. The DNA is heavy, it's a chain on the bone. The king in the cellar sitting on a dirt throne. My grandfather's demon still breathing in my reflection. I stared at the glass till I severed the whole connection. The lineage is broken, the curse is now dead. I'm flushing the poison they put in my head. The mirror is clear now, the vision is sharp. I'm playing the frequency on a jagged wire harp, claiming the throne with the crown that they didn't forge yet, paying the price with a life that I haven't lived yet. The jewels are the sweat and the gold is the grime. I'm reclaiming my soul from the pockets of time. They look for the power in the hands of the weak, but I find the wisdom in the words I don't speak. The kingdom is coming, I can hear the drums roll. The world is just an echo, man, bouncing off the walls of your own skull. The pulse of the city is a metronome's beat. I'm feeling the static rising up from the street. Keep the vinyl spinning until reality catches up to the thought. I'm holding the vision that the others never bought. The scratch on the record is a glitch in the law. I'm seeing the beauty in the center of the flaw. The needle is digging, the groove is getting deep. I'm waking the giants while the rest of them sleep. I don't fight the darkness, I give it a job. I don't run from the monster or the angry mob. Put the demons on payroll, they actively dig in the trench. The smell of the sulfur, the iron and the stench. Broke bread with my shadow, we finalized the deal. The contract is signed and the power is real. The monsters are working, they're building my wall. I'm standing upright while the architects fall. I don't bow to the symptom, I offer the root and the cause. I'm breaking the cycles and the physical laws. Assumption is the engine, the physical is just the exhaust. I'm counting the games while you're counting the cost. I don't negotiate with the mirror, I command the light. The sun is just a pilot flame, I ignite it in the night. I'm bending the photons to follow my lead. The harvest is here from the metaphysical seed. Assign my shadows to shift, now they're paving the road. I'm carrying the light like a heavy duty load. I never pray for a spark, I swallow the kerosene. A walking monolith trapped in the broke machine. I'm breathing in
exhaling the cold. The street is my temple, the gutter my abode. I'm playing chess with the grim on the project stair. We brought the sickle, I brought the awareness there. I ripped the groove from the vinyl and scratched the vein to flood the avenue with the heavy unnatural rain. No chains on the psyche, my Timberlands grounded on hallowed geometry. I look at the slum and I'm seeing a sacred anomaly. We don't wait for luck, we don't wait for luck. We engineer fate with the syllable placement. I bury my doubts in the concrete and built in the state on the basement. The tenement wall are just echoes of thoughts that we left in the dark. I strike at the flint of the shadow and capture the genesis spark.
Into the arena, ready for the lyrical fight. Crushing every puppet who be stepping into the spotlight. You claim you built the kingdom, but your verses ain't got no mic. Strictly for the radio, but never for the street hype. Heavy hammering, hitting like a hammer, hurling hellfire at the hypocrites who hire, helping hiding out of sight. Your credibility is fading and your soul is looking white, shaking when the real G's arrive on the battle site. I see the coward in your eyes because you lack the proper grit, biting on the legends while you're fading from the common sight. Machiavelli madness manifesting, making miniature mice. Mistake a motherfucking monster for a mite. The game is getting saturated, looking like an urban blight. Feeding on the culture while you're hiding from the street light. I regulate the industry and set the record up right. Terminating fakers during the cold winter night. Sending out the emails for a hook to sound alright. Using melodies to hide the oversight. You gotta flow from someone else to keep your image tight. Fronting like you're dangerous but running from a real fire. Recognize the industry plans who are shaking in fright. Trying to be icons with a ghostwriter to ignite. Paying from the pocket for a rookie to underwrite. Crying to the labels, killing the acolyte. I'm hitting like a Mack truck, coming with the second sight. Burying the imposters in the bottom of a dark site. Your narrative is fabricated, lacking all the inner light. Preaching to the masses while you're hiding from the headlight. I drop a masterpiece and watch you scurry like a termite. Eating at the structure while I'm shining like a satellite. The West Coast is back to put a finish to your weak despite. Leaving every studio gangster lost without a way to rewrite. Rolling on a rhythm with a ruthless requisition, tearing out the opposition with the deadly true precision. I don't need a middleman to multiply my mission. I provide my own ignition, making every last decision. Singing for the streets, creating critical collision, dropping down the demolition on your counterfeit division. Never bought a bar, I bring the brutal inquisition, separating fake illusions from the legendary vision. land. See the power of the sand in the world of total grand. For a lyrical we stand in the middle of the land. I'm the demon on the stage with the spirit in a rage, as I'm turning every page of a total kind of age. See the power of the cage in the world of total wage. For a lyrical engage in the middle of the stage.
Every train singing is sitting as the traders keep on quitting. I'm the phantom that is sitting where the poison is emitting. See the spirit that is splitting while the target is a hidden in the middle of the setting. I'm a titan on the move with a spirit in the groove, as I'm watching how you prove every parasitic behoove. See the power of the smooth in a world of total soothe. For a lyrical reprove in the middle of the groove. Final victory is here for the spirit of the near. For the power of the sneer in the total kind of gear. For a parasitic smear in the state of bitter clear in the middle of the sphere. I'm the master of the dust with the spirit you can trust in the world that isn't just. You're in total kind of bust. See the power of the must in the state of total thrust in the middle of the dust.
Every bar is a weapon for the stepping in the second, for the backing in the wrecking in the middle of the weapon of a total kind of master in the spirit you embitter. Kind of backing. I'm the champion of truth for the youth of the booth, for the tooth of the roof in the middle of the booth of a total kind of master in the spirit you embitter. Kind of true.
Watch them feel the watch them slide. Nowhere left for you to hide. In this Memphis heat we ride. Let the power be the guide. Sweeping out the nest, putting every single coward to the test with the rhythm in the chest, leaving nothing but the best. Every serpent that I find, leaving all the weak behind. It's a technical design for the spirit in the mind. Figure in the light, see the venom in the bite. Where the phantoms in the night, with a total kind of might.
If you feeling the frequency, keeping the real ones alive, hit the button for the anthem and politely subscribe. We building the family, keeping the 90s in drive. Join the channel tonight, watch the loyal survive. Yeah, 90s street anthem. No fake snakes allowed.
I'm creeping through the alleyways where phantoms can be found. Putting every studio actor deep into the ground. You walking like a big dog, but you never make a sound. Running to the hills as soon as we be coming for the crown. Dropping heavy damage, I command the dark domain. I drag the dummies, dragging down the culture till they drown. The upright bases walking while we doing another round. Wrapping up the industry and keeping every hater bound. Silence in the mumble mouth, I mangle the macabre Machiavelli menace, making mincemeat on the mound. I elevate the pressure to the weaknesses unbound. Catching every poser who was creeping all around.
You spill another coward soul and sell it by the pound. Claiming you a boss, but you a puppy, not a hound. The legacy is written and the truth is finally found. Burying the fraudulent completely in the solid ground.
I shift the energy and set the perimeter to tight. Taking all the jewelry and leaving you a pathetic sigh. You think you're untouchable because the cameras are bright. Wait until the sirens start to scream in the dead of night. I break these studio gangsters till their knuckles turning white. Bleeding out the counterfeits and leaving them inspired. You trying to survive the storm without a paddle or a light. Begging for a mercy while I'm stripping all your birthright. I'm rolling with the outlaws who are ready to ignite. Putting out the fires that you started just to stay inside. Authenticity is something that you simply cannot write. Even with $1 million, you will never reach the height. I terminate the hype and they counterfeit the light. Even do the shit, but while we dominate the urban fight. The Memphis Cowboy ringing as I prepare to win the fight. Keeping all the real ones in the circle that is strictly tight.
Eliminating fakers with the final calculation. Stopping every shadow in the sudden termination. I don't need a ghostwriter to build my reputation. I am dropping heavy fire on your hollow operation. Witnessing the panic in the heavy situation. Breaking down the walls of your pathetic foundation. Never saw my spirit for a radio rotation. Leaving all your studio gangsters in the devastation.
In the devastation.
that.
Let's go.
Big speakers on the porch, kicking out the rhythm. Neighbors walking up the drive, and I'm glad to see them. Charcoal smoke rising, dancing through the trees, seasoning those ribs, catching that summer breeze. Got the lawn chairs out, circles on the grass, greeting every face as the people start to pass. The sun is hanging high, looking like a gold plate. Everything is easy, nothing on the heavyweight. Laughter in the air, drifting through the yard, living in the moment, nobody's on guard. Just a backyard session under the golden light, setting up the scene, getting everything right. California sun shining on the block, red cups up, we don't even check the clock. Lawn chairs out, catching that summer breeze, peace in the yard, living life with ease, keeping it smooth, keeping it light. Summer in the city, feeling out of sight. Reaching to the ice cooler, grab some cold to drink. Everything is moving steady, exactly how we think. Folding tables filled with plates, paper towels in a stack. Uncles at the corner table, leaning all the way back, slamming dominoes down. Hear that click clack sound. Winter stays on while the others gather round. Kids running through the sprinklers, splashing in the heat. Total peace and quiet on this little side street. Auntie brought the greens and the potato salad too. Plenty for the family, plenty for the crew. No place I'd rather be on a Saturday noon, humming to the melody of the G-funk tune. Smoke keeps curling, the laughter stays loud. Not the single worry, not the single cloud. Pass another plate, let the feeling settle in. Good folks, good food, let the story begin. Just a neighborhood family together on the porch, watching the daytime carry the torch. California sun shining on the block, red cups up, we don't even check the clock. Lawn chairs out, catching that summer breeze, peace in the yard, living life with ease, keeping it smooth, keeping it light. Summer in the city, feeling out of sight.
Yeah, the board is set, white and black squares, the ultimate wager. Make your move. Kings and queens positioned on a battlefield of glass, watching every opponent, waiting for the moment to pass. I command the cavalry, knights leaping over the pawns. We fighting for survival before the breaking of dawns. The bishop glides diagonal, a silent attack. There ain't no surrender, and there is no turning back. Fretless bass vibrating right beneath the floorboards, marching to the rhythm of these orchestrated chords. I see the strategy, the trap is beautifully laid, a masterful gambit where the ultimate price is paid. No hesitation, the rook secures the perimeter, measuring the risk, I am the absolute limiter. Check the board. Every piece has a purpose. Every sacrifice is a step toward the crown. This is the Grandmaster's gambit. You either take the king or you lose the kingdom. Make your move. Tension is thick. You can cut it with a blade, watching the empire that my intellect made. The adversary sweats, realizing the mistake. One wrong maneuver is all it's gonna take. Flute breathing heavy, doubling up the piano keys, bringing the entire opposition to their knees. I dictate the tempo, authoritative and bold. A modern gladiator watching destiny unfold. The center is dominated, the flanks are secure. The victory is absolute, the calculation is pure. Checkmate approaches with a devastating grace, looking the inevitable outcome right in the face. They thought they had the advantage. They didn't see the unseen angles. The sacrifice was merely a decoy. The end game was already written in the opening move. It's over. Check the board. Every piece. Check the board. Check the board. Every piece has a purpose. Every sacrifice is a step toward the crown. This is the Grandmaster's gambit. You either take the king or you lose the kingdom. Make your move. The king falls. 94. Grandmaster, swing. Keep it moving, 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 keep it flowing. Work, here with velocity, ignition of the piston, listen to the system. Tactical, the practical, I hit them, then I miss them. Liquid metal in the barrel, lyrical, the peril, numerical, the apparel, sterile, but I'm feral. Switching lanes in the rain, mental strain on the frame, taking aim, no name, just a flame in the game. Terminal velocity, lyrical ferocity, the animosity, the city's grand atrocity. I'm the current, the deterrent, the recurrent, the torrent, the pouring to the war, and every movement is inherent. Rhyme scheme, precision, the incision, the vision, the collision of the mission, no permission for the prison. I'm the mercury, the surgery, the lyrical perjury, a luxury, a treasury, a rhythm and urgency. I don't pause, I don't wait, I just dictate the fate. Heavyweight, elevate, that is supersonic rate. Mercury, velocity, no friction, ferocity, the impact, the blow. Mercury, the flow, lock the target, let the kinetic lead. 0 to 100, we the only ones to bleed. Mercury, velocity, check the voltage, the dosage, the lyrical wreckage, the message in the passages, a lethal heritage. I'm the piston, the friction, the sonic addiction, the non-fiction, the conviction, the vocal affliction. Now it's fluid, the conduit, the way that I do it, I knew it, I pursue it through the grit. I'm the truest, Mach speed, the lead, the need for the breed, the seed of the greed. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to succeed. Sliding through the asphalt, never at a default. The assault, the cobalt, putting logic to a heart. A mechanical, botanical, lyrical, tyrannical, the panic in the channel. I'm the handle on the panel. Centrifugal, the frugal, the lyrical, bugle, the Google before Google, making every rival neutral. Flashpoint, the joint, the point, I appoint. I'm the oil in the engine that the streets will anoint. Mercury, velocity, no friction, ferocity, the impact, the blow, the mercury, the flow, lock the target, let the kinetic lead. 0 to 100, we the only ones to bleed. Mercury, velocity, keep it moving, 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 keep it moving. Velocity. slap of the wire on the string. Total urban breach, now I'm jumping the vents. Beating down the weak with the lyrical sense. No more fakes in the zone, we control the entire. Fueling up the block with the gasoline fire. Electric cello screaming like a beast in the street. Crushing every rival with the weight of the beat. Barricade snap when I enter the cage. Aggression is peak and I'm fueling a rage. Punching out the teeth in the back of the booth. Hardcore aesthetic, the grit is the truth. Smashing through the barriers now. Never gonna stop, never bow. This is riot controlling the raw. We the only ones with the law. Reach the zone, let the energy rise. Look the devastation right in my eyes. Look, jagging with the flow, I'm a blade in the dark. Setting off the riot with a single shot spark. Slap bass, hitting like a brick to the face. Wiping every coward right out of the space. Forbidden territory, we the ones on the hunt. Putting all the actors right in the front. Cello distortion, a harassing sound. Pushing every limit while we taking the ground. Talk about peace, I don't give a damn. Slamming through the gate like a battering ram. Total tension of a brutal attack. Step into the breach and you never come back. Breach, riot, play, control. Get back or get smacked. Smashing through the barriers now. Never gonna stop, never bow. This is riot controlling the raw. We the only ones with the law. Urban breach complete. Barricades up. We still coming.